Who is this ghastly man?
Ace Ventura, pet detective. And you must be the Monopoly guy. Thanks for the free parking.
Hush, my darling, don't you worry. Close your eyes, don't cry. Out in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Hey everybody, welcome back to What the Hell Happened to Them? A title fight is brewing, that's right, this season. Eddie Murphy versus Jim Carrey. I am your host, Patrick Skeyhill, and joining me on the line is the White Devil, Joe Vekeman.
Hi. I guess I did say that before.
Yeah, and on the audio voice is Lev Van Rensselaer reminding me to remind you that you can email the cast at whathappenedtothamcast@gmail.com. And our sponsor this week is Genghis Khan Bucha.
Jesus Christ.
Conquering the competition. All right, Joe, what movie are we doing this week?
We watched Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. It's not Pet Detective. I thought it was Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, When Nature Calls.
I just thought it was Ace Ventura too, but so we're all wrong.
Would you like a synopsis?
Yeah, you might as well, since we're here.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Is he, though?
Yes.
Returns from a spiritual quest to investigate the disappearance of a rare white bat, the sacred animal of a tribe in Africa.
Yes, I remember that. Did you see who this director, though, was? They got the guy from High Strung. Wow! What a pull!
I know. What was he doing at that time? Just hanging out with Jim?
Yeah, I don't know. It was nice, Jim, to be like, hey, listen, you cannot tell anyone I was in your movie or advertise it in any way. But would you like to write and direct a highly anticipated sequel to my smash box office success?
Like 10 months later?
How did that come up? Jim just throwing him a bone? I'm starstruck. Bob Odenkirk.
Steve Odenkirk.
Steve Odenkirk.
Not Bob. Well, I'll just tell you this right away. I gotta get this out there. According to Simon Callow, who is Jim's co-star, Jim Carrey didn't really want to make the film, which made on-set experiences awkward.
Well, so why did he do it?
Why did he do it? Well, that's for us to find out during this episode.
Okay, that's
We're
true.
investigating.
It just feels like if you open up with that.
All right, Jim Carrey spent a lot of time off sick, which affected the contract of actor Simon Callow. Callow's contract had actually expired before he could finish filming his scenes. Despite this, he wasn't paid overtime, as Carrey's illness was regarded as an act of God in the contract, which Carrey himself claims is unfair. Because Callow already had other commitments in London, the producers suggest he flew back regularly in first class, as the contract had stated. It wasn't until later that Callow found out that the producers were deducting the cost of his plane tickets from his overall salary. In his words, he finished up working almost for nothing. Excellent. Jim Carrey was paid $15 million to reprise the part of Ace Ventura, exactly half of the film's $30 million budget. It was actually the film's writer and Carrey's friend Steve Odenkirk who suggested he negotiate with Morgan Creek Productions for this. Conveniently, Odenkirk himself became the film's director, who then finalized this decision. Jim Carrey said that after doing this movie, he realized he could not spend his entire life doing Ace Ventura movies. Writer-director Steve Odenkirk felt the same way, and also moved on to other projects.
But he felt the same. He's only done one, right? Did he have anything to do with the second one?
I don't think he did anything with the first one.
Yeah, okay. So, like, what does he... I don't want to do this for a second. Yeah, he did one.
The Farrelly brothers, who had already made Dumb and Dumber with Jim Carrey, were offered the chance to direct, but declined, feeling that they were the wrong people. Absolutely the wrong people.
Were they, though? It's not that far from what they do.
They don't...
Describe to me the difference in the Farrelly brothers' humor versus this humor. Give me that video essay, please.
That would take some time.
Yeah.
But I guess they do some, like, gross out gags. I thought the best gag in this movie is the rhino gag.
That's a good gag.
When the family shows up and his face is like...
Yeah.
It's just like elastic, like, pushing out of the rhino's butt. That's good stuff.
I thought that was a good bit. Jim Carrey pushing out the pregnant lady's baby. I thought that was a good bit.
Oh, yeah. He's just like...
where Jim Carrey's running around being poisoned. His arms won't move. Thought that was good. When Jim Carrey's doing the shadow puppets.
Oh yeah.
During that thing, that was excellent. The raccoon dramatic rescue, I thought was a good parody.
Did you get what that was like in reference to?
No.
It was clearly a reference to Cliffhanger, which came out 2 years before with Sylvester Stallone, that's the opening scene of Cliffhanger. Yeah. Except for it's like with I think it's like he's actually got a human with him.
I didn't know it was a specific parody. It felt like it was parodying a genre of rescue film and this overly serious raccoon rescue. I thought that was amusing.
Yes.
My favorite bit was when he has the guy throws a spear in his leg and he goes throw me the other spear, and then she throws it right into his other leg. I'm with BJ on this. I thought this was better than the first one. Thought it was more amusing. The first one had the Billy Madison problem, and I commented both times we've done Billy Madison, where he's like cartoony, goofy guy until the movie needs a dramatic scene, and then he's like sober, straight-laced dude.
Okay, what would you consider the dramatic scene in this movie?
That's the thing. Hold on. In the first movie...
Okay, go on, sorry.
He and Courtney Cox are having this, and then suddenly he's just like regular dude again, and then once the drama scene's over, he's back to being silly. In this movie, even when there were drama scenes, like when the woman's hitting on him, or he's like a sad Tibetan monk, like in mourning, and even then he's still the cartoon character. So if they weren't interested in exploring the character of this wacky pet detective more authentically, you might as well just go full cartoon.
Oh no, you liked it.
I think you gotta go full cartoon to avoid the Billy Madison problem, where you have these scenes where I go like, well, he's not the same character anymore. You just like necessitated a dramatic vehicle via the scene.
Well, Billy really wants that teacher. He's hot for teacher, as the old song goes.
Yeah. That song's fine. It was usually conversations with his dad. He'd be like, "Dad, come on, I want to run your company." Meanwhile, on the other side, he's like, "Scoobity bobbity to sunscreen, so good." I'm not letting that guy run my company.
You know that's not a line. Scribbity boppity. That sounds like Jack Black coming in. Yeah. If you weren't going to really break down who Ace Ventura is and like what makes him tick and all that stuff, like you didn't do in the first one, I'd rather you go in this direction with it. Because at least then it's more amusing. If, last movie he's going 11 the whole time. This time he's like, what if I'm at 13? Oh, you think 13.
Why are you giving me a heart? What is this?
Because it's cute, and I think you like this movie way more than I do, and that's hilarious.
Well, like, I saw that you gave it 2 stars on Letterboxd, and I think that's probably where I am, 2 or 2.5.
But like, you know how my area. 2 stars really means.
You like the first one more?
Just slightly, just because there's some jokes that I liked a little more. But then the first one's also not good. This one was really irritating because Jim Carrey is at like 200% the entire run length of this movie. And it's longer. It's 5 minutes longer than the other one.
That I noticed less. It's just... I'm wondering now, like, maybe he really ratcheted it up to get people to be, like, sick of this character.
Yeah, but my thing is... When he was being hit with the darts, do you think that was just really them trying to slow him down? This is like a documentary now. They're like, Jim, slow down. He's like, no, I can't. I'm going to keep going. I
can't stop. I've gone past the event horizon. I can't stop.
It's taken over me. He's just always at 11. It's never ending. That's why I like the dog scene.
I guess I didn't because it didn't feel like he was the same person anymore. It just felt like narrative convenience. That annoyed me. Just like in the Billy Madison movie. Like that annoys me.
I think Ace Ventura is a put on to attract the women. And so he's putting this character on and he's just like, I'm going to be this crazy dude. Aren't I so goofy?
Yeah, but then he wasn't even crazy in that scene with her. He just was like angry guy. Like bitchy guy. Like when he's like, you're not feeding your dog very well. You're not treating him very well. Meanwhile, when he sees animals not being treated well in Ace Ventura 2, at least he's doing something kooky about it.
Oh, the bitch.
Yeah. Because we were just talking about BJ, who was on our Batman episode. I thought, well, no wonder Ace Ventura is afraid of bats. He just finished that Batman movie.
The white bat.
Persisted over.
He was haunted by a big black bat. Now he's haunted by a big white bat. In the same year, 6 months. That's crazy.
The year of the bat for Jim Carrey, 1995.
Let me tell you, Tom Shadyac, who directed the first Ace Ventura, declined as he wanted to move on to direct other projects and decided to instead to direct The Nutty Professor next year with Eddie Murphy.
I wonder which was the better choice. I know it sounds like I'm being tongue-in-cheek, but I actually don't know because I haven't seen The Nutty Professor in 20 years, 25 years. No, more. When did that movie come out? 97? 96?
96. I think it might be our next movie.
I think I saw that when it came out. So that's almost 30 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know, like they're both famous comedies, so I guess he did fine either way. I just didn't notice like a directorial difference. There's obviously Jim's being more acey in this movie, but I was wondering if that had something to do with the fact that this time it was written for him. And so maybe they like just leaned in more.
I feel like the first one had set pieces. This one has bits, and it just goes from bit to bit to bit, and it's kind of all in one location.
I don't know. The trials are sort of a set piece, and the party is kind of a set piece. Or he's like, I guess maybe that could be a bit. The action, I guess, is less. It's more like detective-y.
It's just, I could like name you like 7 different like set pieces from Ace Ventura.
I will say though, this isn't the last time this season we'll see a human getting humped by an animal.
I think we'll see it next week.
Which, by the way, is also not the first time I've spoken that this season.
I know that is definitely happening very, very soon. I just wanted to let you know that Jim Carrey has openly admitted he regrets making this movie.
Damn, the whole world's against me. Even Jim Carrey himself.
Oh, wow. One of my little facts for you is one you've already brought up, which is Ace is afraid of bats, and that Jim Carrey is afraid of the Batman.
Yeah, get on my level, IMDb.
That's funny.
Hey, was this the monkey from Friends?
Was it? I'll look that up. But I just want to let you know that Tommy Davidson from In Living Color joined Jim Carrey on this movie.
Yes. I thought I recognized him.
I'm going to see if the monkey is in the cast list. I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. Time to ask Professor Google.
Yeah, I was less impressed with his like supporting cast in this. He was missing like, I don't know. He's missing something.
Okay. The monkey from Friends seems to be named Katie. Also seems to be the mascot for the Angels.
Oh.
It doesn't seem like the appropriate mascot for a team called the Angels, but...
Maybe they put a little, like, halo above the monkey.
The monkey was in Friends and The Loop, which was a TV show I watched. 30 Rock and Sam and Cat, whatever that is.
Oh, Ellie likes that show.
Don't know who the monkey... Let's see. Let's see who this monkey is. Binks.
Yes, Binks.
Binks, who played a monkey in George of the Jungle, and
what else? I didn't see anything else.
Bruce Almighty.
I've seen Bruce Almighty, and I don't remember a monkey in that movie.
I do not either. But again, that was also when the movie came out, probably 20 years ago at this point.
Yeah, so I'm telling you right now, this movie was definitely missing like an Alice Drummond. It was missing a Mark Margolis. Like those kind of characters. And Udo Kier.
All right, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Dan Marino.
Because I also said...
No.
Is this the monkey from Friends? And that episode of Community where they called him Annie's boobs?
That's Crystal the monkey.
That is a third different monkey.
Yeah.
That monkey was
in the Ken Jeong show.
The Ken Jeong show?
Well, it's basically the Crystal the Monkey show.
That show where he's a doctor?
Yeah. What is that called?
Dr. Ken.
Yeah, but that was mostly the monkey show.
I don't see that here.
That's crazy. I'm pretty sure the monkey is in that
see.
show.
Also George of the Jungle. Oh, you ready for this one? Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, well, so we'll be seeing her again.
American Pie. Dr. Doolittle 2. Malcolm in the Middle.
Where is there a monkey in American Pie?
I don't know.
When do they have time for a monkey? They're in high school.
All the Night at the Museums.
Yeah, that makes sense.
3:10 to Yuma. Hop, which seems to be an animated film, so I find that odd.
I wonder if she does voice work.
The Big Bang Theory.
That makes sense.
The Hangover movies.
Yep.
That's a Kim Jong thing.
Yeah.
The Zookeeper.
A Sandler that we haven't covered.
Uh-huh. We Bought a Zoo.
A Matt Damon movie we will never cover.
Yes. The Animal Practice TV show. Community TV show. A Marvel one-shot. Don't know if it's that Marvel. All Hail the King.
It's gotta be, yes, that is the Marvel.
Yeah, I don't see Dr. Ken on here.
That's crazy.
The Fablemans, Joe.
Yes! Oh!
The
Paul
Fablemans.
Dano brings a monkey home. You've never seen it.
No, I haven't.
It's in the
okay.
trailer, though, so you can watch the trailer and just see the monkey.
No, I'm fine.
It's good.
All right, there you go. There's a little history about monkeys in Hollywood. Oh, look, here's a scene of the monkey in John Ratzenberger. What movie is that? There's a monkey as a superhero. What the fuck? Who made this trailer for this monkey?
Monkey superhero. Well, I will tell you something. This movie came out on November 10th, 1995. It was budgeted at $30 million, as we stated before. 15 went to Jim.
Yeah, that's been a theme a lot in the movies, where the majority of the budget goes to him.
$15 million to Jim Carrey.
To Jim Carrey.
That's crazy.
Well, that's what he got on Dumb and Dumber, isn't it?
I think he did 10, right?
10? I don't remember. But yeah, it's up there. It's a sizable chunk
Dumb
of
and
the
Dumber
budget.
had like a $15 million budget, and he got a good chunk of it.
10 went to him, 50,000 went to this poor co-star.
Jeff Daniels. Not Oscar nominated for his role in Terms of Endearment, the only one.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Well, we love, what was his name, Flap?
No. Yeah, maybe it is Flap. Like Flapjack.
Yeah, it's Flap, right?
Flap. What a dumb name. All right, go on. He's just not in it very much and doesn't do a lot in the movie.
I like him. This movie made $212.4 million. Jim Carrey duped him again.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, this movie must have done terribly if they didn't make a second one. Oh, no, he just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yes. Looks like Spike Jonze wanted to direct the film, but Carrey turned him down as he had also had no experience, but he mainly did not know him well enough. Interesting. Because Spike Jonze his directorial debut is being John.
Steve does have experience. He made High Strung, not starring Jim Carrey. By
a
the
movie
way.
that was made for like what, 1/100th of the budget of this.
This movie was admirably, not admirably, but it was competently directed. Like, it never felt like some nobody schmuck amateur was directing this. It felt like, did not feel like a Sean McNamara joint. If you get my drift there, Joe.
Wow.
No, I'm joking.
I think
joking.
John Voight would have to take you up on that.
Yeah. John Voight and his granddaughter coming at me.
Carrey claims this to be one of his biggest regrets to not work with Spike Jonze. Well, you didn't know. It was 1995.
It's a reasonable sense. Like, I already have this movie I'm not really looking forward to do. I don't know you very well. You haven't really done anything. At least I have my friend
what has he done
here.
at that point? Hold on.
Music
what is he doing?
videos.
Music videos, just hanging out with the Beastie Boys. Oh, he did direct a movie called Double Rush. Did he really? Oh, opening titles only. He was an executive producer on Jackass. Oh, that's in 2000. Never mind.
Yes, that wouldn't have come out yet.
Yeah, okay.
I like the idea of him being like, Jim, though. I've directed the opening credits of Rush. What'd you call it?
Double Rush?
Double Rush. The sequel to Ron Howard's Rush.
Yeah, like 15 years earlier. Hey! Our friend Tamra Davis, who directed Billy Madison. Spike Jonze co-directed in 1992 a Sonic Youth video with her. He was directing videos for Sonic Youth, Wax, Chainsaw Kittens, The Breeder, X, Lucius Jackson, Teenage Fan Club, Beastie Boys, Marksman, Weezer, Rockets from the Crypt, The Dinosaur Jr., Velocity Girl. He's
Damn, what a massive list of blasts from the past right there.
REM.
I bet our listeners have no idea who the fuck most of those people are.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows
I bet they
Ween.
know who Bjork and... Did you say Ween?
Yeah, Ween.
No one knows who Ween is after the
Dinosaur
90s.
Jr.? Come on.
Nope.
Beastie Boys?
Maybe they might know Beastie Boys. They might know them.
Sonic Youth? They're pretty big.
I don't know. You have to be, like, entrenched in the music thing, I think. If you're born past 9/11.
Damn. We know that's a considerable amount of illustration.
Yeah, I know.
Well, moving on.
Jim likes getting naked in these movies. I think that's in his contract.
He likes he's in great shape.
Like Kirk Douglas had a contract. He's like, I gotta have my shirt off in every movie. Jim Carrey's like, I gotta get butt-ass naked in every movie.
Wow, James Carrey won Favorite Movie Actor and Favorite Movie at the 1996 Kid Choice Awards. And the MTV Movie Awards. But he also was nominated, didn't win, for the 1996 Stinkers Bad Movie Awards. Nominated for Worst Picture, Worst Actor, but won Most Painfully Unfunny Comedy. Worst Sequel.
What is the competition? This was a very reasonable sequel. It gave you what you wanted.
Competition was Showgirls, which won Worst Picture.
What is that a sequel to?
Oh, no, that's just Worst Picture.
Oh.
I'm giving it up because it was
what
nominated for Worst
awards
Picture.
are we talking about?
The 18th Hastings Bad Cinema Society Stinkers Awards.
This is like a pre-Razzie thing? What the fuck is this?
No, this is definitely happening when the Razzies were happening. Someone else just made it. This was going from 78 to 2003.
So what gave it worst sequel? I want to know what the worst other bad sequels are.
Let's see. The sequel nobody was clamoring for.
I don't think that's true.
Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Oh, it didn't win, though. It was only nominated.
I want to know what the other bad sequels were. What beat it out?
So there's two categories. Worst sequel and the sequel nobody was clamoring for. Two individual categories. So I'll start with worst sequel, which it won. It was going up against Batman Forever. Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home. Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, and Three Ninjas Knuckle Up.
Well, I haven't seen those other three, but I think the Batman movie is worse than Ace Ventura.
The only difference between the category for the sequel nobody was clamoring for was Grumpier Old Men was added to it, and it was swapped out for a Batman Forever.
I guess people were clamoring for an Ace Ventura too. I just feel it.
Even that fast? That's a very fast turnaround.
That's the time. I'm just still surprised the movie's making a lot of money. I go, you've gotten 5 movies from the man in less than 2 years, and it's all the... You're not sick of it yet? Worst movie. I don't know.
Movie.
Just doesn't... Feels too strong. The Batman movie, way worse. People get on that one. Dogpile on that one.
Wish I had more reviews for you. Got no reviews.
What does Roger think?
Roger, Roger, Roger.
I don't have anything.
Wow, he just didn't even bother. He's like, nah, I didn't like it the first time.
Skip it. I'm skipping it. You skip it.
Yeah, Siskel, you can have this one.
Oh boy. In March 2021, there were reports that a direct sequel under the working title Ace Ventura 3 is in development at Amazon Studios.
This is what I called last time.
Pat Casey and Josh Miller, writers of Sonic the Hedgehog, were attached as writers for the film.
Well, that makes sense.
Because they know Jim. Although there are no official plans for the film, Jim Carrey joked that he would star in the movie if Christopher Nolan were to direct the film. Why does he think that would be a good idea? Does Christopher Nolan ever come off as a comedy director?
Well, you understood that the phrase said he joked that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a good joke, Jim. What happened? You used to be a good joke teller.
The implication there is that he would never do it, because Christopher Nolan would never direct it.
Alrighty then.
Really? La hair, the hair.
Yeah, he did that once. He was like railing him off right at the beginning. I was like, okay.
Because that's what everybody's coming back for. You want to hear all the stuff you've been annoying your friends with on the schoolyard.
Jim Carrey himself would also take to his Instagram in August 2021, posting a picture of Ace and writing on the post, "More than ready for the next chapter."
I bet, he's got these guys that he seems to like working with, writing a third one, theoretically. I could see him coming back for it. It's been enough time.
What's the story? He's an old pet detective. He's on his last leg.
Yeah, it's like Creed.
But he's the Sylvester Stallone character.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he's training an up-and-coming pet detective. I don't know, play by that annoying Wednesday girl, probably.
Jenna Ortega's going to be the new pet detective.
She shouldn't, but I just could see Hollywood doing that.
Well, she's more deadpan. I don't think she can really give the...
Maybe that's she's like deadpan pet detective.
God, it sounds awful.
And he's like trying to bring out the silliness. He's like, no, that's not how you pet detect. she's like, loser. And he goes, no, you gotta really milk it.
I want to make Tim Robinson the new pet detective.
I don't know who that is.
You should watch his show on Netflix.
I should watch less things on Netflix, I think.
But they're like 12-minute episodes.
You've been pushing Netflix on me a lot lately. What happened to you? Did they put like a microchip in you or something?
I had to recently purchase Netflix because I lost the ability to watch it. So now I'm like, if I don't get my worth out of it, I'm like, what am I doing?
Just watch Adam Sandler comedy specials again and again.
Yeah, I mean, that's what brought me back.
Just watch all of his movies on repeat.
I mean, that's what brought me back. But I also, what else did I watch recently on Netflix? Oh, there's The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary. Good. A+. Good work. ESPN and Netflix.
There's some basketball there for you. Mm-hmm.
Hustle.
They just renamed the bridge. Did you see that?
Wait,
the Bill Russell Bridge. They renamed it, to the Bill Russell Bridge.
Oh, I had no idea.
The Washington Street Bridge in Boston.
That's cool.
There you go. There's some hoops for it. I bet they'll talk about that on the game.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll be listening to it tomorrow after I already know the score.
Well, don't look up the score. You're taking the fun away, Joe.
I did get rid of the score when I open the app. It doesn't tell me who won and everything, so that's nice.
Yeah,
Maybe
you just
that.
go and watch it tomorrow, and you just be like, wow, just stay off social meds.
I do, for the most part.
That's short for media, everybody.
I got it.
Not medication. You can take whatever medication
Social
you need
medication.
to do.
This is the one you do outside.
So in the movie, they pay him $20,000 to do this job.
Oh, yes.
Would be about $41,000 today.
Wow, that's pretty good. To find a bat and ruin this tribe's living quarters for a while. He sneezes on them right away. That's mean.
Yeah, but they like that.
Did they?
Yeah, because they spit on him, and then they came out laughing. They're like, this guy, he's one of us.
Oh, yeah, with all the phlegm.
You weren't even paying attention. You don't know. Oh, the sneeze. I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the joke. He's like, until the white man got him all sick.
Yeah, he sneezes on them immediately.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Anything else that drove me crazy about this movie?
Yeah, what else didn't you like about this compared to the first one?
Well, the Sophie Okaneda character had less to do than Courtney Cox does in the first movie. And she's supposed to be the romantic interest.
She gets to throw a spear at him.
One bit.
Translates for him.
You know what I remembered it. They go back to the Lion Sleeps Tonight joke twice, but the first time they do it, they kind of cut it off. They're like, whoa, we did this in the first one. And then the second one, they're like, this is a gross joke.
I think the second one, they cut it off because, he gets caught doing his solo act, quote unquote. Like, that's sort of like a joke of a record scratch there.
Yeah, great. In my version, they were calling themselves out for doing the joke already in the first one.
Well, I don't think that was the intent. That's a reasonable time to call it back because you're sort of making fun of yourself.
I guess.
In the second one, they were afraid we didn't understand what was going on between the man and that gorilla.
It was a girl. How dare you call Courtney Cox a gorilla?
What? No, and the second time they do it in this movie.
Oh, yes, the gorilla.
Why is animal humping the theme of our season? Why?
Well, little do you know, it's going to be happening more often now.
It's weird that both of these comedians took to it.
We have 4 Shreks to watch, you forget.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how... Okay, hold on. I'm going to translate this.
What are you translating?
Well, our friend Grant wrote another 1-star review for Elemental. He wrote, I'm going to butcher the French. Je ne pas plofeca.
You definitely butchered the French.
Sure, I don't know how to speak French. I never took any French. I tried.
What does it mean?
I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
Well, my friend, you need to do it at least one more time because I'm going to be coming on that show too after I finally watch that movie.
Yes. The Claudcast, run by friends of the podcast,
Yeah,
Grant and Dimitri, formerly Sox Talk. Every week. Now they don't watch Lightyear every week. They watch Elemental. Go check that out. All right, well, I guess it sounds like you're done talking about Ace Ventura 2.
I don't like this movie.
You did not have a good time.
No, it was long. It was too long, and it was longer by 5 minutes.
Okay, it felt of no reasonable length. What are you... All right. It just sounds like...
It was under 90, but it was still long, because the first one's 82 minutes.
You're getting annoyed at both of our comedians, Eddie
Who's
and Jim.
the second comedian? Oh. No.
Now you like Eddie's movies more than Jim's?
No. I definitely like Jim's more than Eddie's. But I like Jim, I regret him doing the sequel. I never saw it before, and I was like, I never
don't
want to
know
see
what's
it.
so bad. I get.
The movie stunk. It was boring.
It doesn't stink any more than the other one stinks. I think it's better than the other one.
I liked several set pieces of jokes from the original.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
No, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
This movie's bad. Letterboxd doesn't agree with me, but it's okay.
I don't think the movie's bad. The movie gives you what you want. Ace Ventura doing silly nonsense.
The top review for this movie on Letterboxd is 3 darts is too much. That was a review from over 11 years ago by Robin.
Well, you got last looks then, Joe.
Last looks. Jim, do not go in there and do another sequel.
I think you removed from it for almost 30 years. I think it's okay to come back, do another one. I kind of excited myself with the Creed thing. Kind of wanted to do that now.
And you want Jenna Ortega to play.
I don't want Jenna Ortega. I just assume Hollywood's going to do that because they're like, who are the young people we know? Jenna Ortega or Millie Bobby Brown. That's it.
Good God, no, not Millie. I will take Jenna Ortega over like 100 times over Millie Bobby Brown.
These are the only 2 young actresses we know anymore. That's it. We're done.
That's not true. There's plenty more.
They might be out there, but Hollywood doesn't use them.
What about we're talking like 21, 22 age? Is that what we're doing? Or
yeah, but you want them to play like high school age.
That's so much younger. Oh, that's annoying.
Yes, I know. That's why Hollywood's lazy. But it's also similar to our Waterboy 2 script, where, again, Adam Sandler's the old guy teaching his daughter to get into football, or she's into football, but he wants her to play. He wants her to be just the water boy, and she's like, no, I want to be the quarterback.
College football, right? Because he's in college football.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
All right, good.
So I guess this is just like, but also that just feels like the legacy sequel formula, right?
I think we're done with those in Hollywood. They're petering out pretty quickly.
After Indiana Jones 7 or whatever.
That was bad.
I didn't even want to like casually watch it on a plane when like the person next to me had it on. I'm just like, that looks so boring.
Well, did you watch the Screams? The kind of like
sequels?
Scream 5 and 6?
I don't know. How's that relevant?
Because they're leg sequels.
Oh, because they are. Okay. See, no, I don't really watch them.
Commentating on it.
I watched that terrible Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie Netflix made.
God, that was bad. And that's like 75 minutes long.
I was annoyed because that week they had raised the price of Netflix, and I go, for this, huh? This is what you're fucking doing? So I can have more of these? Jeez, thanks,
what an
Netflix.
Uncalculated risk.
Okay, why does Drew Carey do this movie? Well, we actually didn't find that out. I guess $15 million is enough to... that was what got Eddie to do movies he didn't want to do.
He didn't want to do it. He regretted it, and he's like, I'll just take the check. And he did.
But, like, he might not have instantly regretted it. He just, like, as he started going through it, was like, yeah, I've already done this. I'm not feeling it anymore. And then I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do this again. But initially, like, I guess also the thing is, the movie comes out less than a year later, a full year later.
So the first one comes in February. This one comes in 94. This one comes out in November of 95.
So a year and a half-ish.
Yeah. But he's making 2 other movies in between that.
Yeah, but like he pretty much has to start this right away. So like maybe when he first signed on, he was like, well, just you never know, right? Like he's done enough. He's gone through the dregs of the filmmaking industry enough to be like, don't count your chickens. And then just boom, 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 hits, including this one. So like he just might have like jumped on real quick, and then like as filming's about to begin and he's had 2 other major hits, he's like, well, I guess I didn't really have to do this, but I'm in it now, so here we go. But like his friend's the one writing it. Like Jim could get involved and be like, well, what do I want to do with an Ace Ventura movie? Like, let me put some of my stuff in here. Like he could have really made it his own and made it something he wanted. Though I think we still got a goodish product out of it.
I thought The Nutty Professor would be our next movie.
No.
It will not be. Do you know what our next movie will be?
The Cable Guy?
The Cable Guy is our next movie by 2 weeks. It came out 2 weeks before The Nutty Professor. That's a showdown. for the box office. Ooh, oh, it's still it's fine. We'll talk about it next week.
Yes. Okay, well, I'd like to thank Lev Van Rensselaer for minding those audio boards and keeping us sound so slippery smooth. I'd like to thank my co-host Joe Vekeman for stopping by.
Oh, thank you.
And I am your host. Oh, sorry. Gotta thank our sponsor before they slaughter and pillage my village.
Jeez.
Genghis Kombucha. And I am your host, Patrick Scale. You can find my features, documentaries, short films, video essays, animations, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more at quixoticunited.com and social media, presumably with a similar sounding name. Thank you all for listening. Joe, say goodnight.
Good night. So I subscribed to Shudder for the 70-day free trial.
Why?
Just because I want to watch horror movies and I can't find them anywhere. Like Possession. Possession's on Shudder. It's been a few years since I've seen it.
I think, didn't I?
It's good.
Let me Google that one up there. Which one are you talking about?
The one with Sam Neill and Isabella Gianni. It's from 1981.
Did a Cronenberg Possession come out recently?
No.
I mean, I'm seeing the 1981 one.
Great movie.
There's also one with Gwyneth Paltrow and Aaron Eckhart.
What? Oh, you thinking Possessor? The Brandon Cronenberg movie?
Maybe Possessor, but this is... I don't know what this Possession is. The most romantic film of the year. Sounds like a very different Possession.
The Neil LaBute movie? No,
Neil
wow.
LaBute.
Look at... Yeah, Jeremy Northam, Jennifer Eel, Lena Headey.
What year is this movie?
2002.
Yeah, that seems right.
The 4 people that I know have watched it didn't like it. Then there's one from 2 years
Products
ago.
related to this item on Amazon, Gwyneth Paltrow's Possession, the Blu-ray copy of Blood Red. Uncertain how they are related.
There's so many Possessions.
You got Shudder to watch that, you fool. You could have gotten Philo.
What's Philo?
I don't know.
Is that the other one it's streaming on?
Yeah. It seems, well, according to this, it's the only one it's streaming on. Shudder doesn't show up.
That's hilarious, because that's why I have it downloaded, and that's where I'm going to be watching it very soon.
All right, I have now flooped on over to the Watch Movie tab of Google. Philo, Sling TV, Amazon, Google, Fandango at home, YouTube, the Roku channel, YouTube TV, and Apple TV. But all those other ones you got to pay on.
Yeah, I don't have to pay for anything on this one.
Well, you had to pay for the app.
No, I got a 7-day free trial.
Oh, okay.
See? That's why I did it.
Apple, you can buy it for $5.
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
I pay for Apple TV and then I got to pay again? You jerk. Don't like that they do that. I don't like it.
Apple TV is crazy. I don't understand it. I never understood it. They have barely anything, and they charge so much. They have like 10 original movies, and that's it, and a couple of series.
Yeah, it's unimpressive. Ooh, The Possession. 2012. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Kira Sedgwick.
The closer herself.
Watch it on Peacock.
I feel like Peacock's going to go away soon. Even though Paramount Plus, everyone's like, that's going away soon too. And I'm like, I don't know.
Well, okay, you got some here's another one. Oh no, this is The Possession of Hannah Grace.
Oh.
Very specific. Oh, on Pluto. And Peacock. Nobody famous is in this movie. Kirby Johnson.
I mean, it seems so obvious that Anthony Hopkins would be in a King Lear series.
A whole series?
I guess so. It just says 1 episode, but it says season 1. But there's only one episode.
Somebody just wanted to put that in TV accidentally.
But how long is it?
I don't know, 3
think I'm
hours?
going to press play on it just to see how long it is.
Is this on Shudder?
No, this is on Amazon Prime. It is a 2-hour TV movie. That's what this clearly is. Made in 2018. Can't believe it took that long.
Saw him in Titus Andronicus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Another King Lear.
Yeah, well, I'll play my own King Lear. That'll show him. Hey, yo, I'm King Lee over here. Hey, my 3 daughters. I'm giving you each a piece of kingdom because I'm tired of being a king. Yo, whoa, what do you want to do about it? And the other daughters are like, we're going to fucking try to kill you and take over all the kingdoms.
In the same year that other King Lear movie came out with Ian Holm starred with Mel Gibson, Glenn Close, and Helen Bonham Carter in Hamlet the same year.
I remember that movie.
You've seen it.
I did see it. Yeah, he was pretty good in it.
Mel Gibson looks so young.
Well, he was, Joe.
I know that, but it's just crazy. Because he looks so old now.
Well, Joe, he is. How do we get into King Lear?
I don't know. Hey, there's another Anna Karenina. It's a season. Looks like it's 2 episodes. Hour and a half, hour and 42.
2 1.5 hour movies.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Keira Knightley one that you like is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Isn't that book really long?
The book is long, yeah, but like it flows. Like the Keira Knightley one, part of why I like it is it just has this very strong flow. It just like can jump around pretty quickly without feeling frenetic.
I think that's his best movie.
Yeah, it's the only one of his I'll watch.
His movies aren't that bad.
Their movies are very, not bad, but like really boring. They're not, bad like Megalopolis. They're just super duper boring, and I don't want to watch them.
To Megalopolis.
I'm okay with that. And for some reason, Anna Karenina, he's like, what if I tried something? Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Keira Knightley?
I like Atonement.
Again, fine, but boring.
Movie's really, really pretty.
Yeah. I don't know if Pan was any good, but I have to imagine it wasn't.
I can tell you it is not good. That's where I jumped off the train.
Mystery solved. Yeah, that was like his follow-up or the first film I remember him making after that, and I went, nah.
Why did you do this? Why does
One and
everybody
done.
have to do one of these?
All right, well, Ace Ventura 2.
Yeah, we did it.
Does
We
everybody
watched
have to
the
do
second
one of these? When's Joe Wright's Ace Ventura 2 remake? Skips the first one, just goes straight to 2.
Well, that's like Andy Serkis directing the second Venom out of nowhere. And it's like 90 minutes long, and you're like, all right, sure. Yeah. The other 2 are like 2 hours, 10 minutes, and Andy Serkis makes a tight 90 Venom movie.
It's just in and out. He's like, listen, I don't know what to do with Woody Harrelson,
It is
so we're just like
bare
going.
bones, I tell you. Not that there needs to be that much to it, but it was just...
Yeah, I get it. He's a symbiote. I'm ready to go.
The third one comes out next week. You know what? Not next week. It comes out Friday. You know what I'm going to see? Not that movie. I'm going to see Conclave. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's the Pope drama.
Which one? Which Pope?
I don't really know which Pope.
Well, Joe, when you say the Pope drama,
But hold on.
you could
the
see
cast,
why I'd be confused.
The cast is why I care.
Because of the multiple millennia of Pope.
Okay, we got Ray Fiennes. We got Stanley Tucci. We got John Lithgow. We got Isabella Rossellini.
I'm finding which Pope it is.
It's directed by the... he recently made the All Quiet on the Western Front. This is his follow-up.
Man, he looks like a Pope.
Who does?
Oh, this is the problem. There is no Pope. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, don't they have to find the Pope? Is that the structure of the movie?
I hope this is like that Steve Jobs movie. It's like right before they announce the Pope and everybody's like... They're all like doing backroom deals to like figure out who the new Pope is. It's like
yes.
It's the 90 minutes before a Pope's announced, and it's all a bunch of political intrigue. That would be a cool movie.
I think that's exactly what this is.
Well, maybe I'll watch that then. I look forward to being disappointed when it's not that, and I'm annoyed. But
I think it is that though.
Here's what people also search for: The Brutalist, The Order.
Oh, what's The Order?
I don't know, but it comes out this year.
Oh, okay.
The Order, historical crime thriller directed by Justin Kurzel.
Oh, Macbeth.
A series of bank robberies and car heists frightened communities in the Pacific Northwest. It's just Twin Peaks without the peaks.
I mean, it sounds good.
Nickel Boys also searched for.
I want to see that one too. That's
and The Piano Lesson.
Wait, hold up. You just went right over the cast on this. Oh, wow.
The Order?
Yeah, Jude Law, Nicholas Hoult, Ty Sheridan, Journey Smollett, and Mark Maron?
Well, you weren't asking for the cast. You were asking
Comes out
what
on my
it
birthday.
was.
This is great. Well, the day before. This is fun. I'll see anything with Jude Law. Wait, if I were to didn't tell you who was in the cast, but I said a Jewish radio host, who would you assume who's playing that?
Jewish radio host? Casey Kasem? Is he
No,
Jewish?
Mark Maron. That's the joke.
Mark Maron. Oh.
This is his podcast.
Well, I wouldn't count. I don't know. Are we radio? Are we technically radio then? I don't count this as radio.
I would call this radio.
Yeah. Well, listeners, if you know what the technical definition of radio is, and if a podcast qualifies, you can email the cast at whathappenedtothem@gmail.com.
Hey, this Order movie's gotten great reviews. I'm excited.
No, we're not done. We're doing the show. We're gonna.
I know we're doing the show, but I just want to see the order. I'm
All
adding
right.
that to my list. Hey, Kathy Earth Born.
I'm
Looks
trying
cool.
to. I gotta.
Looks like a box of crayons.
Stop it.